Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine and taking care of yourself, right? Okay, so taking that assumption that you have all seen the previous all videos and you have understood the ledger properly, we are going ahead with ledger, and this will also be the last question of ledger because there's not much to explain there. The concept remains the same, and most important thing is that whatever question we have done, we have included most of the things. Okay, so today I will include some more things so that every concept is clear of ledger. Even after that, if you have doubts, if you have confusions, you can ask me, you can clarify. You are always welcome for that. Okay, so nothing to worry. I'm always there to help my dear students. Okay, so let's start. So this is a question from your book, that is from VK Goyal. So we are going to take this particular question. Now, remember one thing, as you go for preparation of ledger, the other day also I told you, now again I'm repeating, as you go for preparation of ledger, remember that you have to make a journal entry for the particular transaction before getting into the ledger. Okay, before getting into the ledger, you should prepare a journal entry for that. Okay, now here the first question. Let's see, first thing what is given: the following balances appear in the ledger of Messrs Marble Traders on 1st April 2016. Today I will teach you how to do the balancing also, right? So what is given here? The balance is given of few of the items. Okay, this is nothing but last year's balance which has been brought this year. By last year I mean the previous financial year, which ended on 31st of March 2006, and on 1st of April 2006 it started again. The current year is starting on 1st of April 2006. So the opening balances are given. So on the opening balances, always the opening entry is given. Okay, opening journal entry. The previous day in the journal entry section, I explained to you all that opening journal entry, how it is given. So you have to just simply find out what is your asset, what is your liability, and you have to debit all the asset, credit all the liability, right? So what is given here? Cash in hand 6,000. So it is a asset debit. Cash at bank, it is also an asset debit. Bills receivable, asset debit. Ramesh, credit means he is a creditor. So it will be remaining credit. Goods or stock, as I told you, it's our asset debit. Bills payable, payable means I have to pay, it's my liability, so credit. Rahul, debit means he is a debtor, so debit. Himanshu, debit means he is also our debtor, right? So all the debit will be debited to the credit side, and the balance will be capital. Remember that. The other day also I told you when we are doing the journal entries, right? So it will be cash account cash in hand account debit, cash at bank account debit, bills receivable account debit, stock account debit, Rahul debit, Himanshu debit, to Ramesh, two bills payable, and the balancing will be two capital account. Okay, you can see here. See, all the debits are done, and two capital account is the balancing figure 45,100. You have to take the total of the debit side minus the credit, so it will come 45,100. Clear? Now moving to the ledger, what you have to prepare: how many ledger? Cash, bank, bills receivable, stock, Rahul, Himanshu, Ramesh, bills payable, capital. So total of 8, right? 9 you have to prepare ledger accounts. Clear? So remember what we are going to do. Be very careful for that. First of all, you will prepare all the ledger like this: cash, bank, bills receivable, stock, Rahul, Himanshu, Ramesh, bills payable, capital account, right? After that, once the ledger accounts are prepared, I'm showing you a direct solution because solving the sum and showing it will be really a very long and time consuming work. Okay, try to understand and try to grab each and everything properly. वीडियो को अलग अलग बार में धीरे धीरे से सुनना ज़्यादा क्लियर होगा. ओके, so first is cash account debit. Remember that cash is debited in which side? Debit side, right? So cash will go in the debit side. In the debit side of cash account will go, and how much will write? 6,000 as amount related to capital. Related to capital. Remember that. Related to, it is related to capital. Okay, cash is related to capital. Clear? So how we'll do? See, cash account to balance brought down, right? 6,000. Why it is balance brought down instead of capital? Why are you writing it balance brought down? Because always the opening balances will be brought down. Okay, this is related to capital. The composition of all the assets, you can see here, the composition of all the assets, okay, equals to capital plus the liability. So it is related to capital. There might be some amount of liability also, but here it doesn't seem like, because it is, one is the bills payable, that means some bill was drawn, and the other one is Ramesh, so most probably we have purchased goods from him. So the cash is not related to them, so that is why I'm telling that cash was related to capital. So ignoring that fact, let's start. First one is since it is opening entries, so for all the opening entries, what you have to do is that it will be going either on the debit side or credit side, depending whether it is an asset or liability. Now cash was an asset, so cash debit side, give the date, to balance brought down 6,000. Clear? Then what is the next item? Bank. Again, bank debit side also you write down, to balance brought down 12,000. Then bills receivable, debit side, to balance brought down 7,000. Stock, debit side, to balance brought down 5,400. Same with Rahul, same with Himanshu, right? The debit side, what you will write? To balance brought down the respective amount. And in case of Ramesh, you will write down in the credit side, buy balance brought down 3,000. Bills payable also, buy balance brought down 2,000. And capital also, buy balance brought down 45,100. You can see here in the ledger accounts, it is there. Cash account in the debit side, to balance brought down 6,000. Bank, to balance brought down 12,000. Bills receivable, to balance brought down 7,000. Stock also same, to balance brought down 5,400. Same with Rahul, 9,700. Same with Himanshu, 10,000. And Ramesh, 6,000. Now Ramesh is credited, isn't it? So go in the credit side and write down buy balance brought down 3,000. This side, if you write in the debit side, is to balance, and if you write in the credit side, is buy balance, right? Then coming to the next one, bills payable. Bills payable also, buy balance brought down 2,000, isn't it? Now remember, as you solve the sum, you go on as I am saying. Don't just simply copy it. Okay, as I am teaching you, go slowly, धीरे धीरे करो आराम से. Okay, so video को pause करके, or you can just download the video, save it, and later on switch or turn off the internet, and you can just mobile data you can turn off, since it is saved already, downloaded. So there you can just open it slowly you can just go and see and do. Okay, take your time and do. If it is not possible at one time, then you do it a multiple of time, 3 or 4 times you complete it, doesn't matter, but once you catch a thing, you complete it. Okay, if it not in 1 day, then 2 days or 3 days also, but you complete it. Okay, then but it should be consecutive one, you don't give a gap on that. Then buy balance brought down 2,000. Capital account, what will happen? Buy balance brought down 45,100. Understood? All the opening entries will be always the balancing figure, opening balance. Clear? Now after that, what has happened during the year? During the month, the transactions are given for the April month. All the opening balance should be on the 1st April. Remember that, because it is told that on 1st April the balances were like this, right? So number 1, goods sold to Manish. I will not explain the journal entry. Directly I will go for the ledger. What was there? Goods sold to Manish, so it will be Manish debit to sales. You know why it is so, right? Manish debit to sales. So go in the debit side of Manish. We have not prepared the account, so you have to prepare Manish. And sales also we have not prepared. So sales and Manish you have to prepare. What you will do? Sale Manish debit side. What will you write? The credit item to sales account 3,000, and sales credit side. What will you write? Buy Manish 3,000. Let's see. Manish debit side. Manish debit side. What you are writing? See. You can see that Manish debit side, what you are writing? To sales. And sales account, what we are doing? Credit, na? Manish debit to sales. So credit side of sales account, buy Manish 3,000. Buy Manish 3,000. Is it clear? Okay. Then moving back to the next transaction. What was that? Purchased goods from Ramesh 8,000. So journal entry will be purchase goods, right? So purchase account debit, name of the person is there, means it is a credit transaction. So purchase account debit 8,000 to Ramesh 8,000. Purchase account debit 8,000 to Ramesh 8,000. So you can see that in the purchase account, you have not prepared the purchase account. right? So in the purchase account, you have to prepare, and Ramesh, yeah, yeah, Ramesh account is already prepared. So what is that journal entry? Purchase account debit to Ramesh account. So purchase account debit side, purchase account debit to Ramesh. The date you have to give to Ramesh 8,000. Clear? And Ramesh account we already have. So purchase account to Ramesh, right? So Ramesh credit now. So go in the credit side of Ramesh and write down the date and buy purchase account 8,000. Buy purchase account 8,000. Clear? Okay. Those who are not able to understand properly, you go through the first video again and then you try. I hope that you will be able to understand, because the first video was a base of ledger. Then coming to the next, receive cash from Rahul in full settlement, 9,200. Now you can see the what was the account with Rahul, 9,700. How much he is paying? 9,300. Sorry, 9,200. The two in full settlement, isn't it? So how much cash you are receiving? 9,200. Cash account debit 9,200. You are not getting how much? 500. So that will be discount allowed. So discount allowed account debit 500 to Rahul 9,700. You can see here. Cash account debit 9,200, discount allowed 500 to Rahul 9,700. Clear? So what will you do? First of all, cash debit side. What will you write? Go in the debit side of cash and write on the opposite one to Rahul. You can see that cash debit side we have written to Rahul the cash amount 9,200. Clear? Then next what we have done? Discount allowed account. So discount allowed debit side. Go in the discount allowed debit side. What will you write? To Rahul 500. We don't have discount allowed account, but we have to prepare it. So in a discount allowed, we have to prepare it and you have to write it in a discount allowed debit side to Rahul 500. Got it? And in case of Rahul account, what will happen? Rahul is credited, isn't it? You can see in the journal entry, Rahul is credited. See, Rahul is credited. And how it will be credited? So go in the credit side of Rahul and write on the opposite one. Buy cash 9,200, buy discount allowed 500. You can see in Rahul's account. See, buy cash 9,200, buy discount allowed 500. Is it clear? Okay. Then coming to the next one. I'm going little slow so that you can easily understand. Then this cash received from Himanshu on account. On account means out of the amount due, he is going to give only 4,000 now. Remaining he will give later on. On account means there is a proposition that now he is giving only 4,000. Later on he will give the remaining amount. So there's no discount here. On account will never result into discount. Full settlement will result into a discount. Okay. So cash, how much received? We are receiving 4,000. So journal entry will be cash account debit 4,000 to Himanshu 4,000. Clear? Remaining amount he will give later on. How will you understand? By the word on account. Clear? Means out of his account of 10,000, out of the account of 10,000, he will give you only 6,000. Sorry, only 4,000. So cash account debit to Himanshu. Cash debit to Himanshu. So you can see that Himanish. So cash debit to Himanish. Actually here it is. Yeah. Cash debit to Himanshu 4,000. So cash debit side, what will you write? To Himanshu, and Himanshu credit side buy cash, isn't it? So you can see here cash debit side we are writing to Himanshu 4,000, and Himanshu credit side we will write down buy cash. See, Himanshu credit side buy cash 4,000. Clear? Okay. Then going to the next transaction. Paid to Ramesh by check 6,000. Paid to Ramesh by check rupees 6,000. What is the journal entry? Ramesh debit to cash, isn't it? Ramesh debit to cash. How much? 6,000. So you can see the journal entry once again. Ramesh debit to cash, or achha, we are paying by check, right? You can just see once again there's a mistake here. You can just see once, paid Ramesh by check. So check means we are paying by bank. So it will be Ramesh debit to bank, right? So Ramesh debit side. Ramesh debit side. Where is Ramesh account? Ramesh debit side. You can see here Ramesh debit side to bank 6,000. Clear? And bank account credit side by Ramesh. You can see the bank account credit side by Ramesh 6,000. Is it clear? Are you understanding? Simple करना है. क्या करना है? डेबिट वाले के साइड में जाना है और क्रेडिट वाले का नाम लिखना है, और क्रेडिट वाले के साइड में जाकर डेबिट वाले का नाम लिखना है. ठीक है? Then coming to the next one. Cash received from Manish 1200. Cash received from Manish 1200. Journal entry क्या होगा? Cash account. Okay, no, not this one. Before that, another one is a rent paid by check 1200. Yes, rent paid by check 1200. Journal entry क्या होगा? Rent account debit to bank account. Rent debit to bank account. You can see here rent debit to bank account 1200. So go in the debit side of rent and write down to bank. Go in the debit side of rent. You can see here rent account is there. You have to prepare it, right? Go in the debit side of rent to bank. Clear? To bank. And what will happen in the bank account? Buy rent account debit to bank. So in the bank account it will be buy rent. See, give the date buy rent 1200. Okay, buy rent 1200. Clear? Okay. Then coming back to the question once again, you can see what is the next transaction. Cash received from Manish 3000. So we are receiving cash from Manish. So cash account debit to Manish. Very simple, like earlier one, not much difficulty is there. Cash received from Manish, so cash account debit to Manish. So go in the debit side of cash and write down to Manish, right? Cash debit side to Manish 3000. And Manish account will be credit side by cash. Manish will be credit side by cash 3000. Okay, is it clear? Then coming back to the next transaction, what is there? Goods return, cash sales 6000. Cash sales 6000. So what is the journal entry? Cash account debit to sales, right? You can see the journal entry here. Cash sales to 2000, 6000. What is there? Cash account debit to sales account 6000. Okay. So cash debit side to sales and sales credit side by cash. Cash debit side to sales 6000 and sales account credit side by cash 6000. Got it? Okay. Then coming to the next transaction, goods returned to Ramesh 1000. So Ramesh debit to purchase return, isn't it? Ramesh debit to purchase return or return outward. Ramesh debit to purchase return or return outward. So Ramesh debit to purchase return 1000. What is the journal entry? You can say return outward also. Okay. So purchase return is credited and Ramesh is debited. So go in the debit side of Ramesh. Go in the debit side of Ramesh. What will you write? To purchase return, isn't it? रमेश अकाउंट के डेबिट साइड में क्या लिखना है? टू परचेज रिटर्न. ये देखो रमेश के डेबिट साइड में टू परचेज रिटर्न 1000 और परचेज रिटर्न के क्रेडिट साइड में क्या लिखोगे? क्या हुआ है परचेज रिटर्न? यू कैन सी द क्वेश्चन वंस अगेन. जर्नल एंट्री व्हाट इज गिवन हियर? रमेश डेबिट टू परचेज रिटर्न. तो परचेज रिटर्न के क्रेडिट साइड में जाना है. ओके, गो इन द क्रेडिट साइड ऑफ परचेज रिटर्न एंड राइट डाउन बाय रमेश. बाय रमेश. यू कैन सी द परचेज रिटर्न. Here it is. Purchase return credit side by Ramesh 1000. Got it? Is it clear? Okay. Now we will go back once again to the question and find out what is our next transaction. Cash paid to Ramesh in full settlement. In full settlement, we have paid him the money. Discount received was 300. Okay. So we are paying him 3700. Clear? And discount received was 300. So what is the journal entry? Ramesh debit 4000 rupees. How? The 3700 that we are paying plus this discount. So total account was of 4000. We are closing it. So Ramesh debit 4000 to cash. Cash is going out. So credit cash will be 3700 to discount received 300. Clear? So you can see the journal entry once again. Ramesh debit 4000 to cash 3700 to discount received 300. Okay, 300. So what is the nation? Sorry, what is the ledger entry? Ramesh debit side. What will you write in the debit side of Ramesh? To cash 3700 to discount received 300. Right? Because Ramesh is debited by two items. One the payment and the other one is discount. So you can see in the Ramesh debit side, his account Ramesh debit side to cash 3700 to discount received 300, right? And what happened to cash? You can see the journal entry once again. That will help you again. Cash is credited. So go in the credit side of cash. See cash. What will you write? By Ramesh. Cash credit side by Ramesh 3700. Okay. And discount. What has happened with discount? You can see that discount received is credited. So go in the discount received account and write down by Ramesh, isn't it? Discount received account. This is the discount received account. You have to prepare it by Ramesh account 300. Clear? By Ramesh account 300. Or by Ramesh also you can write down. If you want to write account along with the name of the person, you have to add apostrophe Ramesh's account. Okay. Then coming to the next one. Goods sold to Kushal, 10,000. So Kushal debit 2 sales, right? He will be our debtor. So Kushal debit 2 sales. The journal entries are clear, hopefully. Kushal debit 2 sales, 10,000. So go in the Kushal debit side and write down 2 sales, isn't it? Go in the debit side of Kushal and write down 2 sales. See, Kushal debit side 2 sales, 10,000. And sales credit side, isn't it? You can see the journal entry. You can feel that. What will happen? Sales credit side by Kushal. You can see that. You can view it. See in the sales account by Kushal, 10,000. Right? Understood? Okay. Then coming back to the. I hope that you all understood this. Okay. Then coming back to the journal entry once again. What is the next one? Paid trade expenses 200. Trade expenses means बिजनेस करते वक्त बहुत तरह का खर्चा होता है, उसमें से ही एक खर्चा है ये ट्रेड एक्सपेंसेस. Okay, any business related expenses. So trade expenses, how much are we paying? We are paying the trade expenses of 200, right? So what is the journal entry? Trade expenses nominal account, trade expenses account debit to cash account 200. So in the trade expenses debit side, you can see the journal entry. Journal entry you can see once again, trade expenses account debit, where it is here. Trade expenses account debit 200 to cash account 200. So trade expenses debit side, what will you write? To cash. You can see in the trade expenses account debit side to cash 200. And what will happen with cash? Cash was credited. So cash credit side by trade expenses 200. Cash account credited by trade expenses 200. Okay, clear? Then coming back to the next transaction, what is there? Drew for personal use. Okay, for his self use, he is drawing money from the business. How much? 1,000 rupees. So whenever there is a personal use, the word drawings will come, right? And what he is taking? Cash. So it will be drawings account debit to cash account. Okay, the journal entry you can see once. Drawings account debit to cash account. See, you can see here drawing account debit 1,000 to cash account 1,000. Drawing account debit 1,000 to cash account rupees 1,000. Drawing account debit to cash 1,000. So the ledger will be drawings debit side to cash, isn't it? Drawings account, you can just view the drawings account now. Drawings debit, drawings account debit side to cash 1,000. Clear? And what will happen in the cash account? Cash account will be by drawings, isn't it? Cash account will be by drawings 1,000. Clear? Is it clear? Okay. Then coming back to the next one. What is the next one? Goods returned from Kushal. Okay, this I will not explain because already we have seen the return entry same way. Then cash received from Kushal also I will not explain because the same thing we have already done. Now paid stationery again I will explain because it is related to, although it is related to trade expenses, yet I will explain once again. Paid for stationery. This too we have to do it. Okay, you do it. Paid for stationery. So 100 rupees. Stationery account debit to cash, isn't it? Same will be with the postage charges. So this is also you will do. Stationery I'll explain to you. Stationery account debit 100 to cash. So cash credit side, isn't it? You can see the journal entry. Stationery account debit to cash. So cash credit side, cash is credited. So cash credit side by stationery. The cash account credit side by stationery 100. And stationery will be debited, right? So stationery debit side, stationery account debit side to cash 100. Okay, to cash 100. Clear? Right? All of you understood? Now please go through this properly because on the basis of this, in the next class I will teach you the trial balance also. Based on the same question, I will take the same question and explain the trial balance. Okay. After explaining with the journal entries, I'll explain with the help of ledger accounts only, ledger balances only. Okay. So you all study this particular point nicely. In the next class of accountancy, I will take the chapter trial balance. So get a good knowledge of this, because this journal, then ledger, then trial balance. Okay, these are the base. So after that, this postage charges you will be doing it. I'm just mentioning the journal entry. Postage is a nominal account, so postage charges account debit to cash account 60 rupees. So coming to the next one, salary paid. It is also the same thing. Salary account debit to cash 2500, 2500. So you have to do that. Okay. Then coming to the next one, goods purchased from Sital traders. Similar thing we have done, but still I'll repeat because there's no other transaction that's required to be repeated. So goods purchased from Sital trader 7,000. So the journal entry will be purchase account debit to Sital trader 7,000. So we'll go first of all in the purchase account to Sital trader. You'll write, see, purchase account debit side, right, to Sital trader. Purchase account debit side to Sital trader 7,000. And what was the journal entry? Purchase account debit to Sital trader. So debit side is over. Now credit side was by Sital trader, isn't it? What was the journal entry? Sital trader account debit. You can just see the journal entry once again. Yeah, here. Purchase account debit to Sital trader. Purchase account debit to Sital trader, right? So purchase account debit side to Sital trader is done. You can see here. Yeah. Here. Purchase account debit to Sital trader over. Now Sital trader credit side. Okay, this is over. Purchase account debit to Sital trader. Now Sital trader credit side. What will you write in the Sital trader credit side? By purchases account. Sital trader credit side by purchases account 7,000. Clear? This will give you the knowledge that from Sital trader we have done purchase of goods. Okay, is it clear? Now coming back to the remaining questions. What are there? Sold goods to Kriti, that we know what is the journal entry you will do, and you'll solve it out. Then goods purchased from Honda traders, that also you can do same. Okay, now I'll teach you how to do the ledger balancing. See, once your journal entries are done, and if you go to the next page, that page where you are finishing the journal entry, the total you have to do, and you have to write down carried forward. CF means carried forward. Okay, carried forward. And the next line, next page, first line you have to write down brought forward. BF means brought forward. Okay, brought forward. Clear? And after that you will continue. Same way again you have to do the total at the last. And if it is required, then you will do the carried forward and brought forward. Otherwise you will finish with the total. Clear? Now I will teach you how to do the ledger balancing. So for doing the ledger balancing, what you have to do is that I will mention some steps. So that will help you easily to how you are going to finish it, how you are going to do. I'll just mention the steps here. Balancing of ledger, how you are going to do the balancing of ledger. Okay. Steps for balancing of ledger. Just a minute, it should be because of the settings problem. Okay, yeah, balancing. Will have some issues. Okay, I'll finish it at I'll just write it down in your at last. I'll just write it in the in the end of the ledger accounts. I'm just mentioning here. Okay, steps for ledger balancing. Balancing of ledger, or you can say balancing of accounts. Steps for balancing of accounts. This is very important because this is going to be a lead factor for you to do in your to do your sums in your higher classes, higher sections. As you go on to the higher classes, you will have a huge need of this type of things. Steps for balancing of accounts. Okay, you will be requiring that. So first step, what you have to do is that make the total. total कर लेना है. Okay, make the total of debit and credit side in rough में करना है. Okay, roughly you just make a total in the side of the copy of the rough page where the rough space has been given. You make the total of debit first and credit second. Okay, first you make the debit total, then you make the credit total. Okay, find the higher side. Find the higher side. जो side बड़ा होगा उसको निकालो. Which one is the higher side? Find the higher side and post it. Find the higher side and post or and write the higher total. Write the higher total on both the sides. On both the sides. दोनों side में लिख लेना है. Okay, higher total. Find the higher total. Okay, which one is the higher side? It can be that the debit side is more. It can be that the credit side is more. If both sides are equal, then just write the total and make double line. If both sides are same, then make the total and write down double line. If one side is big, one side is small, then what will you do is that take the higher total on both the sides. Okay, then what will you do? Subtract the lower side balance, lower side amount, and find the balance. Okay, subtract the lower side balance and find the and write the write the balance on the other side. You can say and find and write the, or you can just write down and write the balance. That will be better. And write the balance. Okay, whatever the balance will be there, write the balance. And how will you write? As like this, you have to write. It can be to, it can be by. If it is the debit side is more, okay, the debit side is more, then which one is the shorter side? Credit one, right? Then the credit side you have to write it. By balance, carry it down. And if the credit side is more, if the credit side is more, what you will do? Then you have to write down the, which one is the lower side? Debit side. If the credit side is more, the lower side is debit side. So in the debit side, you have to write down to balance, carry it down. Okay. What will be the amount? The amount will be nothing but balancing amount, balancing figure. Okay, this will be nothing but the balancing figure. This is, what is this? This is a amount. This is the amount. Okay, this is the amount. This will be nothing but the balancing figure. Clear? So this is how you are going to do the balancing. Okay, and what will you do? Next day, on the next day, on the next date, you have to bring the total, bring the higher total, bring the balance, on the side, on the higher side. As to or by balance brought down. देखो पहले क्या करना है, पहले हम लोग को लिखना है to balance or या फिर by balance carry down the balancing figure. Okay, carry down balance. Which side? In the lower side. This one you have to write in the lower side. Okay, we are making the both the sides same, like taraju hota hai na, taraju means that kg palla one, so both the sides should be same. This is that. Okay, so the side which is lower, lesser in value, that side you will put more balances and you will make the both the sides same, equalize. Okay, and next time when you next date, and the very next date, what will you do? You have to bring back the balance as balance brought down, and this should be in the in the side of the balance which is actually higher, the higher side. Okay, this will be done in the next date, higher side. Okay, it's very easy, it's not so difficult as it is looking like. I'll just teach you one particular method, one particular ledger, and I know you will be 100% clear with that. First one is that make the total of debit and credit side in rough and find the higher side, right? So I'm going with cash. I'm just going with cash account here. Here, what we will do is that find the total of debit side. What is the total of debit side? We are just doing it here. So the total of debit side is 34,200. You can see in the rough. If you do it, you will find a 34,200. Clear? And the credit side total, it will be how much? 3,900, 4,900, 5,000, 6, 7,000, 7,560 rupees. The credit side total is 7,560 rupees. Since credit side is less, so what I'll do is that I'll take the higher side total. Which one is the higher side? Debit side, 34,200. So I'll write this 34,000 in both the sides. Remember, it should be in the same line. 34,200 in both the side in the same line, exactly how you're seeing. Then subtract from 34,200 rupees, you subtract all the balances. What is the total of this side, credit side? 7,560 rupees, right? So if you subtract, you will get 26,640. So this is which side? The lower side. So in the lower side, what will you do? You will subtract and write down the balance. What will you write? On the date, on the end of the month. Okay, what is the end of the month? 30th April. So on 30th of April, what do you write? 30th of April, by balance carried down. By balance carried down, 26,640. Clear? And the very next day, what is the next day? May 1. What will you write? To balance. Which side? In the higher side. This was the higher side, remember? Now that should be below the total column. This should be below the total column. What will you write? May 1 to balance brought down 26,640. The balance. Okay, the same balance. Clear? Is it clear? I'll explain one more. The first step was take the total of both the sides. So what was that in bank account? The opening balance was 12,000, and this side how much did we see? 6,000 and 1,200. So the total of debit side is more, 12,000, isn't it? Because in the credit side only it is 7,200. So take the total of debit side on both the sides, 12,000, 12,000. Then subtract this side. What was the total of this side? 6,000 and 1,200. So 7,200. After subtracting, how much we have balance? 4,800. This 4,800 was nothing but by balance carried down, 4,800. Okay, by balance carried down, 4,800. The same will be brought down again, to balance brought down, 4,800. Yeah, to balance brought down, 4,800. Is it clear, everyone? 4,800. Okay, now we'll do with one item. If there is only one item, like see this one, with bills receivable was only two balance brought down. What will you do? Nothing to do at totaling. This side was nothing, right? So simply make a double line and write down this balance this side. By balance carried down, because there's nothing to write this side. So this side is 7,000, this side it was 0. So this was more, take the total, both the sides, and by balance carried down only will write. The same will be again, two balance brought down, 7,000. Understood? Stock also same way you can do. They have not done, but you can do it. Okay. Then Rahul, what happened there? You can see that his account was, opening balance was 9,700, by cash was 9,200, by discount loss 500. So both the side it is same. So nothing to balance, just make the total. Just make the total. Both the debit side and credit side same, so make the total. Clear? In case of Himanshu, you can see that opening balance was 10,000 and another entry was there in the credit side 4,000. Okay, so the debit side was more, so take the debit side total on both the sides. Okay, and subtract the credit side total. Credit side total, if you subtract, it is 6,000, right? So the balancing figure is credit down is 6,000. That will be again brought down on the next date as 6,000. Okay. Now the last one I'll explain to you. Ramesh also both the sides are matching, so nothing to do. One more I'll take and I'll explain to you. Now I'll explain to you the purchases account. Okay, they are not doing it. You must do the balancing. This balancing should be done. It should be this side it is 20,000, right? This side nothing is there. So this side 0 will take. So this side is more, debit side is more. So debit side total will be written in the credit side also. 20,000 here. Here also you should write 20,000. And after subtracting 20,000 minus 0 is 20,000. So 20,000 will be written here, right? What will you write here? April April 30. What will you write? By balance carried down. Okay. Actually, purchase account is relating to stock. That is why they are not doing the balancing here. I am talking only about purchase. Since it is related to stock, that is why they are not mentioning it here. Okay. So you try to, if there is stock, then you try to manage it at one place as purchase name. Okay. Clear? So if you do the balancing, you will find that this side also it is 20,000. Okay. Clear? I hope you all are understanding it. If you still you have problem, then you can call and ask me. There's not much to say here. Once again, I'll repeat the steps. The steps of balancing of accounts says that if your debit and credit side are not matching, that means there is a balancing figure. So how will you do that? Make the total of debit side separately and credit side separately in graph. Then whichever side is higher, you take the total of that side in both the sides. Okay, let me take the credit side one item that you also will be able to understand. Okay, credit one also I did not take, right? So let me take one credit item here, capital account. You can see the balance of credit side is this much, but debit side there was no balance. So since this side was more, so I'll take this total on both the sides and I'll write down to balance credit down. If anything was there, then after subtracting that amount, I'll write the balance. The same will be again brought down on May 1. Buy balance brought down 45,100. Clear? After you have done the balance brought down, okay, after you have done the balance credit down, what will you write? In the lower side, you write down the balancing figure. The same will be again brought down in the higher side, the same balancing figure. Okay, the same balancing figure. This balancing figure only will be appearing there. So nothing to worry. Okay, it will remain the same. I hope all of you understood. Okay, is it clear? If there is any doubt, please clarify, and we will continue in the next class with the trial balance. If you have doubt, if you need any class on ledger, you just mention that. I will do that for you. Okay, and please give your attendance in the chat box. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.